Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Christmas season. We finally made it to December. And if you're like me, you're all jazzed about it and excited. I've heard that they've sold more Christmas trees and more Christmas lights this year than ever, and we're barely into December. So, yeah, hey, it is Advent season, and the theme of this week of Advent is hope. And I just figured if you guys are like me, you could use a little bit of hope. And so I just want to tell you a little story from my life that brought me tons of hope. So I grew up, around the story of this little baby that grew up in Bethlehem, and it was on the radio growing up, and it was in our Christmas programs in school and at church. And I found out a lot about this little baby, and I found out a lot about the story of God sending his son to the world, but it was just information to me. It was just a historical story. It was kind of fun to hear about it, but I didn't really care all that much. I just knew about it. Well, November 9th, 2002, everything changed for me. I was a senior in high school. I found myself in a church, and I found out for the first time that hope really had a name, and that his name was Jesus. And that God didn't want to just be known about. He didn't want to just be this person in history. He wanted to have a relationship with me. And he wanted to have a relationship with the world. And so I remember that day, that November 9th day, just asking Jesus to come and be a part of my life, to be everything in my life. And everything began to change. I remember specifically Christmas of that year. I was singing the same songs I sang my whole life. And all of a sudden, I understood the message. It was like it had been hidden for a long time and then all of a sudden revealed that Christmas. And I feel like there's probably a lot of you that you've been to church and you've heard about the baby and you've even read the Bible time and time again. And you've looked at God maybe academically or just to have information, or you've gone to church just because it feels good. And the truth is, it does feel good. And it is good to know the information about Jesus. But hope is real in Jesus. Hope has a name in Jesus. And he is more than a story. He's more than a baby in a manger. He is a living Savior that wants to walk with you day by day. He wants to talk to you. He wants to show you what your destiny is. And he wants to fill you with joy and fill you with peace and fill you with hope this season. So I hope you have an amazing Christmas and Advent season.